ब्रेक तो बाद एक बार फिर आप सब का करता हाँ हार्दिक स्वागत। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਨਾਲ। ਇੱਕ ਨੋਟਡ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਾਲਰ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹਰ ਹਫਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਆਸਾ ਕੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ 21ਵੀਂ ਪੌੜੀ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਆਓ ਅੱਜ 22ਵੀਂ ਪੌੜੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੀ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋਣੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਦਾ। ਜੈ ਨੂੰ ਜੀ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਜੀ, ਵੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਵਿਦ ਪੌੜੀ 22
ਜੀ।
ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਅੰਗਦ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਿੰਘ ਚਾਕਰ ਲੱਗੇ ਚਾਕਰੀ ਨਾਲੇ ਗਾਰਬਵਾਦ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰੇ ਕਨੇਰੀਆਂ ਖਸਮ ਨਾ ਪਾਏ ਸਾਧ ਆਪ ਗਵਾਏ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰੇ ਜੀ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਛ ਪਾਏ ਮਾਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਾ ਤਿਸ ਮਿਲੇ ਲੱਗਾ ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ। ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਜੀ, ਵੀ discussed sloks Pauri 21 and 22. Ji. In these two sloks, Guru Angad Pacha has said very, very clearly, ਧਰਮੀ ਹੋਣ ਦਾ ਵਿਖਾਵਾ ਕਰਨ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਧਰਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ।
ਠੀਕ।
ਇੱਕ ਨੇ ਹੀ ਆਸ ਕਿ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਪੜ੍ਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ। ਧਰਮੀ ਹੋਣ ਨਾਲ ਵਿਖਾਵਾ ਕਰਨ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਧਰਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮੱਤ ਲਿਆ ਰੱਬੀ ਗੁਣ ਗ੍ਰਹਿਣ ਕੀਤਿਆਂ ਹੀ ਧਰਮੀ ਬਣੀਦਾ।
ਠੀਕ।
Very, very important. It is entirely possible, as we discussed in the past couple episodes, कि सिख धर्मी होने का विखावा ही तो नहीं करी जाते।
Right.
पिछले 200-250 सालों तो कि साडा किरदार हैगा जिथे अज है कि की असी धर्मी होने का विखावा ही तो नहीं करी जाते हैगे। But we are not even aware of this problem. You know, we are not even seeing this, the problem we are not even aware of कि असी धर्मी होने का विखावा ही तो नहीं करी जाते हैं। That is why the character of the Sikh Qawm is not getting better.
That's right, and that's why in the past few years and past few times when we see more and more rituals are coming into vogue. There was a time when, as we discussed, that earlier people were simple but they had great faith and they were just having faith and following what Guru was saying. But now with this advancement what we are having today, more and more rituals, more and more ceremonies are coming in, and as you very rightly said that probably we are not aware that which way we are heading.
Yeah, so this recognition that I am performing million of religious actions dharm de kam karda, but my behavior, my character is not changing. It's worse. Now, this recognition, I think it's very, very important.
Right.
If we start recognizing that I'm doing this, but I'm not happy, I'm not at peace, I don't know who I am, I'm not my authentic self, and this could really change. But this bringing that change is the most difficult.
As you said, first step towards change is recognition. If you don't recognize, then things don't change.
No.
And I would like to touch base with this issue in the lower mainland. There was a time when about the gang violence in the youth we were seeing. Nobody was ready to accept it, but once it crossed our heads, then we started realizing it. So similarly, over here also probably we are right now not at the position where we have started recognizing this.
Gurusahib ne chakar lagge chakri, nale garwad. Chakri means naukri, job. Garb hunda hai egoistic ignorance. Wad, not to follow the instructions of the master. Guru is using a parable of employee and employer. In this, chakar lage chakri. Employee keeps saying yes boss all day, but does not follow the instructions of the boss. What happens? You get fired. Okay, Guru is saying exactly the same thing. Sikh, you perform many religious practices, go to Gurdwara, do seva, and that is all for show off.
Right.
And but you ignore the divine wisdom, spiritually blind ego and vices. It's like employee say yes boss, doesn't listen. Here we are pretend to be religious, but we are not following the instructions of the Guru. Guru ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰੇ ਕਨੇਰੀਆਂ ਖਸਮ ਨਾ ਪਾਏ ਸਾਧ. Sadh means happiness, eternal peace. And by performing worthless rituals, practices and things, remain spiritually blind, you continue to live in a miserable life. ਖਸਮ ਛੋੜ ਦੂਜੇ ਲੱਗੇ, ਡੂਬੇ ਸੇ ਬਣ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ. That's in Asa Diwar, we read that. Suffer in pain, anxiety, worries. Guru says, what you need to do is aap gawai. If you want to enjoy happiness, enjoy to live in peace, and you want to find who you are, aap gawai. Kill your ego, destroys your duality. Pehla maran kabul, jeevan ki chhadas. Recognize your problem, then seva kare. Seva kare means internalize the truth. Live that truth. Spiritually become spiritually awakened. Become a virtuous person. Hokar andar, hukum andar, jeena, sikh apna mool pachan. Taan kich paaye maan. And enjoy bliss, peace and happiness. Nanak jisnu laga tis mile, laga so parvan. When we find who we are, apna mool pachan lende hain, our authentic self we pachan lende hain, who we are, we enjoy peace and happiness.
Right.
Then Slok Mahla Pehla, Guru Nanak Pasha, the Slok, on the same lines, it's marvelous, pearls of wisdom in these Slok. Harpreet ji kehte, jo ji hoye so ugve, muh ka kahya vao, bije bikh, mange amrit, bekho enyao. Ji mean man vich, in your consciousness. Ugve mean what is in your mind and comes out through your language, your actions. Ideas in your mind rules your world. This is a modern psychology. Joji hoye so ugve. Can film of your daily life is played according to the ideas in your mind. Now, man sanskaran da ikhat hunda hai. Jaise sanskar, taisa thwada jeevan. Guru says in this slok, you are your thoughts, ideas in your subconscious mind. What kind of thoughts you are filling your mind with? And choice is yours. Consequences, your actions is not your choice. It's not control. That is exactly what Nanak Padsha is saying here. Bije bik. Guru says, when you are choose path of ego, turn your back to the Guru, become spiritually blind, mind full of vices, greed, impatience, craving for more and more, hatred, jealousy, intolerance, anger, and then mange amrit. This is who you are. And mange amrit, internal peace, happiness, atmak sukh, anandabai khushiyan kheliyan da jeevan jiuna chaunda hega, this will never happen.
Right.
This is the law of the nature, kudrat da nijam hai, aisa hunda hi nahi hega.
Right.
So Guru Sahib, dekho e now. Look how you are making fool of yourself. This is not possible. In fact, this is violations of the laws of nature. Rabbi hukum di alangana hai. Does this slok reflect modern mindset? And by doing all the rituals, by doing all the karmakand, and then we hope to live in peace and happiness and shanti. No, that does not happen.
Right.
In this here, Harpreet ji, in last two pauris, we discussed the slok, ek ne hi aas ki, salam jawab do mein kare, chakar lage chakri, bije bekh. Guru says very openly and candidly, without any doubt. Sikh, if you desire to live in peace, enjoy bliss and happiness, and this will never happen by pretending to be religious, doing all kind of rituals, choosing a path of duality, you will never get peace and happiness. And it's only possible by killing your ego, live the truth, be spiritually enlightened and virtuous person. And very candidly, Guru very candidly clear that. And again, Slok Mahla Duja, on the same lines, awakening. Guru Sahib is really, hitting hard on these things. Guru Sahib de naal aane dosti, kade na aave raas, jiha jane, teho varte, bekho ko nirjas, vastu andar vast samave, duji hove paas, sahib seti hukum na challe, kahi bane ardas, kood kamane, koodo hove, Nanak sifte bigash. Angad Pasha talk about problem in the previous sloks. In this slok, Guru Sahib offer solutions. Now, Happy to hear the ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਆਣੇ ਦੋਸਤੀ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਰਾਸ. It's been translated like friendship with a fool never works out right.
Ji.
Now, the message in this translation is do not make friendship with the person who is ignorant.
Yeah.
A person ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੂਰਖ ਅਨਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੋਸਤੀ ਨਾ ਕਰੀ.
Ji.
And that's completely wrong message.
Yeah.
Against the Gurmat spiritual philosophy.
Sanji Walta, the concept.
If that is the case, Nanak Pacha wouldn't have gone to Sajjan Thag, Kauda Rakish, Hor Kole, Jana hi nahi siga. Guru Sahib ne. So Gurbani speaks to the mind. This is important. The message is ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੱਲ ਮਨ ਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ.
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ.
ਕਿਸੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ, ਮਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. Here Guru is talking about the man, conscious, and not Sri, the body.
Right.
I was reading slok of Guru Nanak Pasha, Kaya Kamli, Hans Eana, Meri Meri Kart Bignita. Hans Eana, ignorance, consciousness. Agyani, man di ਗੱਲ ਚੱਲਦੀ, ਨਾ ਇਆਣੇ ਦੋਸਤੀ. ਜਦੋਂ when we understand the basic principles, then we can translate this properly.
Very true. And we'll continue with the discussion. Let's go for a small break because Naal Yane Dosti, as you very rightly said, if the way it has been translated, this was the meaning, it goes against the basic concept of what Guru Nanak Sahib was talking about. So we'll continue with this discussion after this break.
Thank you.